This story is a good reminder to me. When I was born I was born into a family of secular Jews, and then I became penitent, and I'm trying to become more religious. So I'm always a big believer. I always espouse the wisdom. God loves all His children. You have to judge favorably. You have to, in the Orthodox world, because of the history of the Jewish people and the persecution, they go. You have to be careful in dealing with the non-Jew. Sometimes they're not exactly who they seem to be. I think this is racist, not so nice to say. They're such good people. Then you get a new story like this, and you go, "Why am I questioning the people who've been doing it longer than me?" It's a new story from Times Online in the UK. I don't know if they'll pick up here in America, but we'll see. Heath and Deborah Campbell were furious when their local baker in New Jersey refused to decorate a birthday cake with the name of their baby boy. I would be furious too. But ShopRite, in Holland Township, ignored the parents' pleas after concluding that Happy Birthday Adolf Hitler, Himachshimai, was an inappropriate use of icing sugar. His parents, his parents insisted that some of the child's best friends were black. If we're so racist, then why would I have them come to my home? So the couple's defending themselves. Then the company defends itself. We reserve the right not to print anything that we deem inappropriate. The angry father. Yeah, how angry do you have to be to name your son Adolf Hitler? Who was wearing a pair of black boots that he claimed were World War II German artifacts. Said they need to accept the name. A name's a name. The kid isn't going to grow up and do what Hitler did. How do you know, son? Sir, are you a prophet of God? In Judaism, a name shows on the essence of a person. He said he named his son after the leader of the Third Reich because he liked the name. And because no one else in the world would have that name. Originality, sir? Other kids get their cake, he complained. I get a hard time. Cry me a river, sir. It's not fair to my children. You're right. Having an idiot for a parent is not fair to the child. You're absolutely correct. I agree with you. How can a name be offensive? I'm not going to judge the IQ of this person. I don't know him, and it's a couple of quotes. And it's just one little aspect of his life. He could be a doctor, he could be a brain surgeon, he could be a rocket scientist, like they say. I don't want to judge this person. I'm not going to judge. You see the picture, I'll put you the link. You look at the picture, it's the sweetest looking family you could ever imagine. Now, something tells me it's not sheer stupidity here. Something tells me this guy did a little research, found out who this man was, and decided I'm going to name my son after him. And he says, the quote is, no one else has the name. There's actually a reason that no one else has the... You know what other names we don't have? Nimrod. You know what Nimrod was? Nimrod was the leader of... he came from Cush, from Ethiopia, and he threw Avram into a fiery furnace for believing in the one true God of Israel. No one names their son Nimrod. In fact, in America, the UK won't get this, but you want to insult someone, you say, you're a Nimrod. You're a Nimrod. It became an expression. By the Jews, we have an expression to our enemies, Yimach Shimam. That's what I said. What does it mean? Their name should be erased from the annals of history. I say about the one from Nazareth. I say about Shabbatai Tzvi. I say about Yimach Shimai, the king of Yimach Shimai, in my opinion, because he took down the most lives. The Greeks, the Romans that burned us at the stake with our Sefer Torah in our hands. But give me a break, sir, in the UK. You want to celebrate your birthday? Celebrate your birthday in your own time. You want to make a cake? You can't teach your wife how to cook a cake? And put icing on it? Why do you got to make a big embarrassment in front of the entire world? You want the UK to see how stupid you are? Congratulations, that job's done. Now the interesting thing is the people on Stormfront.org have something to talk about, something to celebrate, and a new way to think about life. They can name their kids after this mamzer, after the one of the most wild creatures of the entirety of creation. You want to proclamate? You want to continue this man's memory? Are you insane? Are you not a human being like the rest of us? Did you come from another planet? You have no sense of decency and morality? Obviously, this is a main contributor to Stormfront.org. I don't want to upset his sensibilities. But with all due respect, and I know that they even have a website, Adolf the Great. You can look it up. You know, in 1939, the geniuses at Nobel gave him the Peace Prize. Then they decided maybe he's not the right candidate. It's the same rationale. They gave Jimmy Carter the Peace Prize. It's the same people. Don't be surprised when you see Nobel making idiot decisions. They're the biggest anti-Semites in the world. Some of them, along with Carter himself. But either way, not to get off topic. Make your own cake at home. You can't cook. Your wife can't cook. You can't put icing on your own cake. You gotta go to ShopRite and complain to the ShopRite. ShopRite's a decent company. At least in America, they're owned by Wakefern. They're a decent company. They offer kosher food products. You want to put the name of the greatest villain of the Jewish history on the name of a cake? Because your little son's having a birthday party? Don't be an idiot. Making a big stink in your local paper for no good reason. Giving us nothing else to read in the news. I'm sure something good happened today and I didn't get to see it because the UK, the Times Online had to print this nonsense. I'm glad to expose you for the idiot you are and the idiots your family are. I'm not judging you, I don't know you. You could be a very smart man. This decision to make a noise because they refuse to decorate your cake with the name of the most vile people, one of the most vile people in history, it's absurd, with all due respect. And I'm welcome, if you see this, comment to me directly, please. I'll gladly answer any one of your complaints.